We request everyone to come and join us in the front seats. We are starting the program shortly. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬಂದು ಕೂತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಧ್ಯಾನನ ಶುರು ಮಾಡೋಣ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ. Please come and join for meditation, dear friends. Welcome back, everyone. We are on the final day, day 4 of Pyramid Music Meditation Fest. This is the 3rd edition. Every year in the month of November, we have been celebrating music and meditation. What a powerful combination. Last 3 days, we all have been diving and swimming in the music, I can say. How many instruments, how many musicians, different kinds of musics. Similarly, we are going to enjoy and celebrate music by being in meditation now. We now have Dr. Prakash Sontakke ji on slide guitar. He's from the family of musicians. His parents, Dr. R.B. Sontakke and Dr. Mani, and his gurus. He is adept at more than 50 instruments, but has developed the slide in a very unique way of his own. He's the most watched slide guitarist on internet with his video crossing 150 million views. He's been part of more than 3 Grammy Award winning albums as well. As an innovator, he has innovated his own model of guitar, which he calls Star Veena, and performs on that now. He is known for his interactions with crowds on a different level, and that makes him a very sought out performer. He has more than 2,500 concerts with almost he has performed with more than 1,000 concerts at 2500 regions all across the globe. So here we are having him today at Pyramid Valley International. Yes, we can enjoy the music by seeing, but first with meditation. Are we all ready to meditate? Yes? Yes. So we have Vidwan Karthik Bhatt on tabla. He's an All India radio artist and Doordarshan B high grade artist. has secured All India first rank in Sangeet Alankar examination conducted by Gandharva Mahavidyalaya. And he has performed in different genres like classical music, film music, Kathak dance and fusion music as well. So we are going to listen to their music. So I request Prakash ji to speak about the instrument first before we get into meditation. Can you please hand over the mic? So let us understand what is slide guitar in his words.
Yeah, so I'm sure that people above the age of 50 might have heard in their childhood on the radio, between every program, there used to be this beautiful sound of Sunil Ganguly's guitar. And people from the region of Bengal will have definitely heard this in so many Rabindranath Sangeet songs. And the model which I have here is a model designed by me. It's based out of the, so the main instrument, check, yeah. The main strings are, and there are around 11. This concept is pretty much the concept of the sarod. If you have seen the sarod, you'll understand. Sarod also has got the sympathetic strings like that, but here I have kept the sympathetic strings on the outside and not into the body. So to my wish, I can use it like a harp. So I will start with a particular piece which when I came into this venue and I saw this venue, there's something that I felt about this place. So I made a special piece which I'll be performing now. It's in Deep Chandi, which is 7 beats. But you don't really have to count anything, you can just enjoy the music.
Let us all get into meditation, dear friends. Anapana Sati Dhyan. Observation of the breath. Whoever is sitting on the chair, kindly cross your feet. Clasp your hands one into the other. A gentle reminder again, we guess all the mobiles are in the silent mode. Similarly, let us experience the inner silence. Be in the ಧ್ಯಾನ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ. ಹಾಯಾಗಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕಣ್ಣೆರಡನ್ನ ಮುಚ್ಚಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಉಸಿರಾಟದ ಮೇಲೆ ಗಮನ ಕೊಡೋಣ ಮಿತ್ರರೇ. ಯಾವ ನಾಮಸ್ಮರಣೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಮಂತ್ರ ಜಪನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಉಸಿರೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಗುರು. ಏನು ಆಲೋಚನೆಗಳಿಲ್ಲದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತವಾಗಿ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿರೋಣ. ಸಂಗೀತವನ್ನು ಧ್ಯಾನ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಿಂದ ಅನುಭವಿಸೋಣ. 2 hours of meditation. Please be with the breath. ಯಾರು ಕಣ್ ತೆಗಿಬೇಡ್ರಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲೇ ಇರೋಣ. 1 more hour, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಗಂಟೆ ಕಾಲ ಧ್ಯಾನ. Please don't open your eyes. Let us all be in meditation. Be with your breath. Observe a normal, natural breathing process.
last 15 minutes. Let us all be with a breath. ಹಾಯಾಗಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಮ್ಮ ಉಸಿರಾಟದ ಮೇಲೆ ಗಮನ. ಕೊನೆ 15 ನಿಮಿಷಗಳು. Experience the bliss of energies. We are inside the pyramid along with the group, meditating with music. Music is meant for meditation. Let us all meditate. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕಣ್ಮುಚ್ಚಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಕೊನೆ 15 ನಿಮಿಷಗಳು. Final 1 minute. Thirty seconds. 10 seconds. Slowly keep both the hands on the eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. ನಿಧಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಕಣ್ಬಿಡಬಹುದು. Gently open your eyes. A huge round of applause for meditation for the music. Let us now enjoy the music by seeing this instrument. What a beautiful music he has presented for us in this last 90 minutes.
Let us give a very big applause. What a fantastic music. What a moment. They have played 2 hours for us. They have taken us to a deep meditation. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for giving us great music. Now it is our turn to make you meditate for 5 minutes. Let us all meditate. Yes or no? 5 minutes. Let us all sit down. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಗಿಂದ ವಿದ್ವಾಂಸ ಅವರ ಹತ್ತೆ ಸೈಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಿಟ್ ಫಾರ್ 5 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್. ಕಣ್ಣೆರಡು ಮುಚ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಹಜವಾದ ಉಸಿರಾಟದ ಮೇಲೆ ಗಮನವನ್ನು ಚೆಲುತಿ. ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಐಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ದ ಬ್ರೆತ್ ಫಾರ್ 5 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಓಪನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಐಸ್. Kindly sit in meditation, sir. Clasp the fingers and close your eyes for 5 minutes. Observe the natural breath. Do not inhale, exhale wantedly. Your breath is already happening. Just be with it. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಹಜವಾದ ಉಸಿರಾಟದ ಮೇಲೆ ಗಮನವನ್ನು ಸೆಳೆತಿ. ಕಣ್ಣು ತೆಗಿಬಾರದು. ಶ್ವಾಸದ ಮೇಲೆ ಗಮನ. Observe your natural breath. For 5 minutes, let us all meditate. Be with your breath. ಶ್ವಾಸವನ್ನು ಗಮನಿಸಿ. Final 1 minute. Be with your breath. Don't open your eyes. ಕೊನೆಯ 1 ನಿಮಿಷ ಶ್ವಾಸವನ್ನು ಗಮನಿಸಿ. ಯಾರೂ ಕಣ್ತೆಗಿಬಾರದು. ಎರಡು ಕೈ ಕಣ್ಮೇಲಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡು 5 ಕ್ಷಣಗಳು. Place your both hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly open your eyes. Let us give a big clap for meditation. Let us give a big clap for our artists who have performed today. It's a wonderful opportunity to meditate in full moon in a natural place inside the pyramid with great music meditation. Let us give a big clap. It's not enough. Thank you.
Thank you, Master Ayappa, for taking us and musicians together in the silence meditation. I request Prakash ji to give his message about music and meditation, because you also have done so much of research about music and this Nada Yoga. So we would like to listen to your message now.
In my, what I always thought about meditation was like we have eyes to see the world, and ultimately whatever we see is what we perceive. But there is nothing which has been given to the human existence to look inward. How to look inward probably is what I felt always, that meditation meant trying to focus within yourself. So when they tell you to observe your breathing, that's exactly what. Even in music, when we do the alap is nothing else but just an extended thought of the breath. How exactly the breath continues. Because if you look at Hindustani classical music, the whole concept of alap is about maintaining a certain mood. It takes you to a certain mood and maintains that. So when a singer comes and sings an alap for 45 minutes, for those who do not know what it is, it's just like he's doing, what's he doing? But the fact is, he's actually trying to sustain the breath. The olden days singers who had a lot of stamina and, like some ustads and some pandits of the past, they could sing one single note for almost a minute and a half, just singing. So it was quite. And today with pollution or whatever our lifestyles, that breath has gone down a lot. People now cannot breathe for that long. People who swim probably are more talented that way. But anyway, means the simple thought is that you try and focus within. Ultimately, in our classical recitals also, that's what I always try to attain, that you are able to look inwards into the raga. Sometimes the technical details of the raga are also pretty much there, that you have to maintain the raga, how to differentiate this raga from the other raga. It's pretty much similar to how exactly they tell you to follow a breath pattern. When you are following a particular breath pattern, suddenly in between you cannot start breathing differently. So it's the same thing with the raga also. If you are maintaining a particular raga, you have to make sure that you maintain that raga, so that suddenly in between you drift into some other raga, it takes you away from that meditative self. It's like suddenly somebody making a loud noise when you're trying to meditate on something. It disturbs you. So yeah, I find lots of parallels between music and meditation, and I believe that both are forms of each other. Extensions. Yeah. And thank you so much for coming here and watching so many people meditate. It's a beautiful feeling. There is something in this place where there is something which connects directly to inner peace. That's the most important part. And only inner peace is ultimately which gives you the true happiness. Material and worldly happiness is a different thing, but this inner happiness is something which nobody gives you. No school teaches you this somehow today. There was a time when in Indian culture, all the schools actually taught that. They taught this internalized. It was internalized into your system. But somehow today our schools are not following this. I feel that these kind of routines should happen in every school.
Thank you, sir. Yes, Brahmarshi Patriji has taught us the simplest meditation technique, Anapanasati, which is observation of the breath. So, how wonderfully he correlated with the music and the breathing pattern. Thank you once again, sir, for being here today. Few words from Karthik. Thank you. I request Sagar sir and Ganesh sir to join us on the stage to felicitate our musicians of today. A very special instrument, slide guitar. How was the meditation? Thank you, sir. Music. Swadhyaya and Sajjana Sangatya. So these are the three important pearls Brahmarshi Patriji was always emphasizing on. So that is what we have been felicitating our musicians every day along with Patriji's wisdom. So Brahmarshi Patriji's messages on Bhagavad Gita and Patriji answers. And everyone should read spiritual books. That helps us to move forward easily. Books are the swift shortcut to enlightenment. So there's a lot of books available in the stores down and a lot of pyramids and energy tools as well. Please do have a look. And now we are going to listen to a talk. We all meditated now, right? Now shall we listen to some wisdom? How music and meditation is helping each other. What is the behind picture? Every day we are listening to different musicians, like how they are feeling when they are playing the instruments here inside the pyramid. And we all meditators know how music is helping us in our evolution. In that manner, today we are going to listen to our Asthana Vidwan of PSSM, Ganesh Kumar sir. He has traveled with Patriji to different spots and meditation yagnas, he has performed violin along with our founder Brahmarshi Patriji. So when this Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement main concept is music meditation. That is the reason we find this Akhanda Dhyan, intensive meditation in every program we conduct. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರನೇ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಮಹಾ ಪಿರಮಿಡ್, ಮಹಾ ಧ್ಯಾನ, ಮಹಾ ಸಂಗೀತ ಪ್ರತಿದಿನಾನೂ ನಾವು ಸುಮಾರು 6 ಗಂಟೆ ಕಾಲ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. This is a beautiful initiative of Pyramid Music Meditation Academy. So I invite our President Ganesh sir to join us here on the stage. I also request Dr. Sai Kupra Sagarji, who is the treasurer of Pyramid Music Meditation Academy and trustee of Pyramid Valley. So they both are going to take us to another leap to learn the science behind the connection of music and meditation. So let us listen from their words now. Post this program, after the lunch at 3 p.m., we are going to gather back again for the grand finale. So it's a percussion ensemble by Laya Lavanya, led by Kalashri Anur Anantakrishna Sharma Garu. So that is the final meditation of this 4-day event of Pyramid Music Meditation Fest. Yes, we have been planning and organizing since 3 months, and we are just few hours left. And I thank all the members who have come here, joined for this program, and adding the energies. A special thanks to all the online viewers as well, who have been supporting us and taking part in this program. A special thanks to all the patrons, donors, and well-wishers, without whom this program wouldn't be completed. So I request Sagar sir and Ganesh sir to take the lead.
Thank you very much, Shalini. Nice to see all of you. Good morning, friends. Namaskara. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಹೇಗೆ ಇದೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ? ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. So I think a lot of new folks are here. A lot of you have been enjoying this music meditation fest for the last 3 days. For a lot of the visitors, I'd request Ganesh sir to explain about this program. Ganesh sir is the president of Pyramid Music Meditation Academy, which is organizing this whole 3-day, 4-day music fest, Pyramid Music Fest. So we'll start with Ganesh sir explaining about Pyramid Music Meditation Academy and this festival.
ಹಲೋ, ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮರ್ಷಿ ಸುಭಾಷ್ ಪತ್ರಿಜಿಯವರಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಸಾಷ್ಟಾಂಗ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ, ಮಾತೃಶ್ರೀ ಸ್ವರ್ಣಮಾಲಾ ಪತ್ರಿಜಿಯವರಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಣಾಮಗಳು. ಸಾಗರ್ ಸರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಹಂಚಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಭಾಗ್ಯ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಬಹಳ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಅಂದರೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸಾಧಕನ ಜೊತೆ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಹಂಚಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಆದರೆ ನೀವು ಕೇಳಬಹುದು ನೀವು ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಆದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಾಧನೆಯ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪಿಯರೇ ಬೇರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಸಾಧನೆ ಸಂಗೀತದಲ್ಲಿ. ಬಟ್ ಸಾಗರ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ನೆಸ್ ರೀತಿಯಿಂದಾಗಿರಬಹುದು, ಈ ಪಿರಮಿಡ್ನ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆಯ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಯ ಕಾರ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, ಅವರು ಮಾಡಿದಂಥ ಸಮಾಜಮುಖಿಯಾದಂತಹ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕೆಲಸಗಳ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂತಹ ಮಹಾನ್ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ. ಅಂಥವರ ಜೊತೆ ನನಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಗೊತ್ತಿರುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಸೌಭಾಗ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಕೃತಜ್ಞನಾಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಪಿರಮಿಡ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ತಿಳಿದಿರ್ತೀರಿ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ತಿಳಿಯದಿದ್ದರೆ ಇದು ಕೊನೆಯದಾಗಿ ಪತ್ರಿಜಿಯವರು ಸ್ಥಾಪಿಸಿದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್. 2021ನೇ ಇಸವಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬುದ್ಧ ಪೌರ್ಣಿಮೆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಉದ್ಘಾಟಿಸಲಾಯಿತು. ಅದರ ಧ್ಯೇಯೋದ್ದೇಶಗಳು ಏನು ಅಂದರೆ, ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಸೊಸೈಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪಿರಮಿಡ್ ಸೊಸೈಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಗೀತಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತು ಸಂಗೀತಗಾರರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಥಾನಮಾನಗಳಿರಬಹುದು, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಮಾನ್ಯತೆ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಧಾನ್ಯತೆ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಚುವಲ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ತುಂಬ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಪಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಹಾಗಿರುವಾಗ ಸಂಗೀತದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥದ್ದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಕೂಡ. ಅದು ನೀವು ಸಂಗೀತ ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಿ, ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಸಂಗೀತ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡೆಡ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಅಥವಾ ಲೈವ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ಕಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಿ, ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ನೀವು ಸಂಗೀತದ ಜೊತೆ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಪತ್ರಿಜಿಯವರ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ತುಂಬ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಆಶೆ ಆಗಿತ್ತು, ಪ್ರಪಂಚದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಹಾನ್ ಸಂಗೀತಗಾರರು ನಮ್ಮ ಪಿರಮಿಡ್ಗೆ ಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರ ಸಂಗೀತಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಿ, ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಧ್ಯಾನವನ್ನು ಕರೆತು ಈ ಧ್ಯಾನವನ್ನು ಪ್ರಪಂಚ ವ್ಯಾಪ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಧ್ಯಾನ ಜಗತ್ತನ್ನು ಸ್ಥಾಪಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ಒಂದು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಆಯಾಮ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇದನ್ನು ಸ್ಥಾಪಿಸಿದರು. ಇವಾಗ ಈ 3 ದಿವಸಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನನಗೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಇದೆ ಮತ್ತು ನನಗೆ ಬಹಳ ದೃಢವಾದಂತಹ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ. ಈ 3 ದಿವಸಗಳ ರಿಟ್ರೀಟ್ ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೇಳಿರ್ತೀರಿ, ಒಂದು ಸೆಲೆಸ್ಟಿಯಲ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಅಂತ. ಈ ಸೆಲೆಸ್ಟಿಯಲ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ಅಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಅನರ್ಹ, ಆದರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅರ್ಹರು, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನೀವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೂರು ಆಯಾಮಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ಅದು ದೃಢಪಡುತ್ತದೆ. ಒಂದು, ಇಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದಂತಹ ಮೆಗಾ ಪಿರಮಿಡ್ನ ಒಳಗೆ ಮಹಾನ್ ಸಾಧಕರ ಸಂಗೀತದ ಒಂದು ಒಂದು ಸಂಗೀತದ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ನಂಬ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮ ಗುರುಗಳು ಪತ್ರಿಜಿಯವರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸಂಗೀತನ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಈ 3 ದಿವಸಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನುಡಿಸಿದಂತಹ ಸಂಗೀತಗಾರರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಅವರ ಸಂಗೀತನ ನಾವು ನಾವು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಿದವರು, ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ವಿಮರ್ಶೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದವರಲ್ಲ. ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಇಫ್ ದೇವರೇ ಬಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಿಮಗೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾರದನೇ ಬಂದುಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಮಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗಂಧರ್ವ ಲೋಕನಲ್ಲಿ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಸಿರೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಕೊಂಡು ನಾನು ನಂಬಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಆ ಥರ ಗಂಧರ್ವ ಸಂಗೀತನೇ ಸೆಲೆಸ್ಟಿಯಲ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್. ಇಂತಹ 3 ದಿವಸಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಆ 6 ಗಂಟೆ ಅಥವಾ 10 ಗಂಟೆ ನೀವು ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕ್ರೋನಿಕ್ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಇರಬಹುದು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ ಇರಬಹುದು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಡಯಾಬಿಟಿಸ್ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಏನೇ ಇದ್ದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 ದಿವಸ ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನು ಅನುಭವಿಸಿದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅದು ಯಾವುದೇ ರೋಗಗಳು ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಇದ್ದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 2-3 ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗುಣ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ದೃಢವಾಗಿ ನಂಬಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ನಂಬ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋದು ಸರ್.
Wonderful, thank you, sir. So Patriji is the first spiritual scientist who combined these 2 consciousness tools of music and meditation. He's been driving this for the last 40 years, and he's a wonderful flute player. And as you can see in a lot of pictures, every time he introduces someone to meditation, any dignitary, anyone, immediately says he teaches them how to sit in meditation, right? Close your eyes, clasp your hands, cross your feet, and then just start observing your breath. And immediately he takes the flute from his bag and starts playing. So meditation and music starts for a lot of us that way, music and meditation. So 3 years ago, he wanted it to be institutionalized. He wanted it to be spread a lot more. And that is where he established Pyramid Music Meditation Academy. And Ganesh sir is the president of that. And we have a committee of around 15 members, a lot of musicians in that, and meditators and musicians as part of the committee. And we've been doing this program every year. And a lot of other programs Music Meditation Academy conducts. So we did a 50-week budding artists concerts. Every week we released or we played, we recorded in the studios out here in Pyramid Valley, and we played the musicians' concert. It's all available on PMMA, pyramidpmma.org, and it's also available on our YouTube channel, PMMA YouTube channel. And we've done 3 of these concerts, and every concert we have seasoned musicians, professionals coming here, and we also bestow the Patriji Music Legend Awards to renowned musicians. So this interest of this combination of music and meditation. So what is common? What is common to both of them? So initially, when we asked Patriji about the definition of meditation, when we were doing the website definition, what is meditation? What is meditation? So there are two lines in that. Meditation is silencing the incessant chatter of the mind, silencing the thoughts in the mind. So that is meditation. Right? Meditation is silencing the thoughts in our mind. How many of you have had this disease of always the mind talking? Ashtena? How many of you have been? Yes, a lot of us. Lot of us has the mind talking, right? And I had this for several years, even after starting meditation. Only after 3 to 4 years, it started silencing. So that chatter is what is the mind. And all spiritual traditions talk about body, mind, soul. Body is our physical body, right? It has energy, it has consciousness. And mind is what, like Nirvana Shadakam talks about, Mano, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara. Right? Mind is in those 4 states. There are 4 parts of the mind. Manas is basically all the sense organs, whatever, wherever here. That is where music comes in. Manas. Buddhi is the intellect, thinking right and wrong, right? Ahankara is identity, our ego, right? And then Chitta is consciousness. So all spiritual traditions talk about when your body gets connected with your soul, then you are in that soulful state, right? So you are in that conscious state, complete. So soul is nothing but consciousness, ultimate consciousness. Consciousness is love, peace, everything. So we all have to be acting from that soulfulness, from the level of soul. But what prevents us is that chatter in the mind. So when in meditation, in most of the spiritual practices, as we silence our mind, what happens? We get connected to our soul, the intelligence of our soul, the love, the compassion of the soul, and we start acting out it. So every time we talk, every time we do some work, we are fully engrossed in it. That is what is soulfulness. That is what is mindfulness. So the whole objective of meditation is to silence the mind and allow us to be acting from our soulful, intuitive part. Right? Very similar is what music does. Now, I request Ganesh sir to talk about how music also helps us connect to our soul, reduce our mind and ego, and then connect to our soul.
Sir, let me start with what is the role of music in an upcoming child, in the child's birth. So when a child listens to music daily 1 hour or 2 hours, their brain cells will join to form synapses so that the total brain growth will be more. In the normal cases, there will be only 25% those who exposed to classical music every day, up to 3 years or 5 years. Definitely their brain growth will be up to 60%. So, the next thing is very essential thing, why this jhanam and music is indispensable in both in kids as well as in adults. See, when we learn mathematics, science, physics, all these physical science, it let it grow only the left side of the brain. So we need to let our right side also should grow. That will decide your sympathy, your all those human qualities, human virtues. That is determined by controlled by the right side of the brain. So when you're listening, you can establish that equilibrium state of the mind, so that you can be composed, you can be cool all the time. So that is why you can see all these musicians never getting agitated or getting angry with anybody, because they are very mrudu bhasha, they are very soft spoken, and they are very down to earth, very humble. So that is that contented mind and what you call steady mind. This is one thing, sir. And there are music has a lot of both physical as well as metaphysical level it will work. So one is what I learned from Patriji sir was, That's what we are experience, what we witness in our Akhanda Dhyanas. See, through 3 hours meditation, we experience ecstasy. Exact, the de facto thoughtless stage. Mindfulness, thoughtless stage. No thoughts will come to our mind in these 3 hours. Why? Because our music is designed to, music with all the qualities, aesthetics of the, aesthetic music will activate your all the chakras. So that is why you might have observed when we are playing for meditation, we take that sa. Around sa we play long time, maybe up to 3 minutes, 5 minutes, we will be around sa. That is activate your Muladhara chakra. Then we go to re. In between, we give little pause and we activate Swadhisthana. Like that, sa, re, ga, ma, padani. When you reach ni, it will be almost 1 hour we take. So all your 7 chakras will be activated. So that is why you experience that blissful state. Then once when you got hypnotized with us, so you are in our remote control. Then we take you to the transcendental stage. We play whatever, what are the musical aesthetics. Because musical, when you say classical, it has to be some raga alapana, some tana should be there, some kriti, sometimes we play ragam tanam pallavi. That's very beautiful improvisation part, extempos. That we don't pre-decided, we don't compose anything, on the stage we extemporize. So that is the very creative part of music, classical music. That is why classical is apt here. Because when you talk about other music, non-classical musics, that is pre-composed. Classical is on the stage, you are composing it. According to, we see from here to there, we see, and how you are, if you are enjoying our music, if you are nodding our head, where we feel happy, we continue. If you say a little distress, then we say, no, this is not suitable here, we change it. So that is why classical. Patri sir always said classical. Classical means on the stage you compose. Nothing is pre-composed. Don't prejudice that classical should be like this. Only Tyagaraja's composition should be sung. No, nothing like that. So we prefer here without lyrics. Even vocal also okay, but without lyrics. When you sing a lyrics, it will take to that realm. So it's a song all the songs are composed with some bhava artha. He wanted to send some message. So that is why he composed that song. So that is why we don't want we want thoughtless stage. We don't want thoughtful stage. We don't want you to dream here, sitting and you're visualizing Tyagaraja sung like this. All those we don't need. We don't want Krishna to be standing in front of us, because we want thoughtless stage. So that is why classical music. So in these 7 chakras are activated, then we take you to the transcendental stage. There all your 72,000 nadis will get activated. Then you become a Superman. So that is why all these 10 days, the Dhyana Mahachakra is a boon. If you attend that 10 days, entire year, you don't need a doctor to be seen you. This is the greatness of that music meditation, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful. So just like music opens up chakras and gets into a thoughtless state, right? I mean, in a lot of spiritual practices like meditation. Meditation, one of the things is get to a thoughtless state, right? And what do we do in meditation? What do we do in meditation? Focus on our breath. Right? Focus on our breath, just normal, natural breath. As we continue to focus on our breath, initially thoughts will come. And then as we observe, every time we realize our thoughts, we bring our attention back to our breath, right? So we see thoughts, we identify thoughts, we bring our attention back to our breath. And slowly concentration develops, right? Once concentration develops, then what happens? You're completely focused on your breathing. Then slowly you let go of the mind, right? Thoughts might come, but you're not bothered. Initially, thoughts will be bothering you. Then thoughts will not bother you, right? Slowly, thoughts will start going down, going down, going down. Ultimately, you will reach the same thoughtless state that we're talking about, that music allows you to do, right? Before meditation, before, non-meditators, when they listen to music, like Ganesh sir said, a lot of people still use the mind. Oh, this raga, oh, that lyrics, right? So they go into that. That is not the right appreciation of music or the right, what is the objective or goal of music. The goal of music is what I think the reason Patriji combined music and meditation. Today morning I was feeling when we are doing the Dilruba. So as you're listening to it, totally non-verbally, the whole body, there is sensations across the whole body, right? So the energy flows, you're able to feel it, that pulsating energies. Every cell of our body is pulsating with some energy, some life. The way you feel it is to be open. The moment we get the mind in play, then that consciousness does not allow you to realize the other sensation, right? Immediately you think, oh, this raga, that raga, oh, this is the same music someone played, right? So all that blockage, thoughtless state is absolutely no thought. Once we don't have thought, like Ganeshji said, then our right side, all this analysis, intellect, all this logic is our left side of the brain. Whereas our right side brain is the intuitive brain, right? Just like all spiritualism, the framework, there are different frameworks, the dualities, right? So either you will talk about the mind and soul, or you'll talk about the self and self one, self two. There are a lot of people talk about it. Mind and heart, right? Left brain, right brain, logical brain, intuitive brain. So there are a lot of frameworks, a lot of people talk about it, right? So ultimately the net is we want to move from our logical minded thinking always to our right brain, which is intuitive, a lot more intuitive. That's what all spiritual practice. Music is one such thing which allows you to go beyond the mind. So Patriji says, he calls everyone a Buddha, right? How do you become a Buddha? There are three levels of being associated with the mind. If we are with our lower chakras, right? We are lower with lower chakras, we are acting below the mind, which is more fear, anxiety, shame, guilt, repentance, all that, which means you are a Buddhu. Patriji says you are a Buddhu because you don't know who you are. You are associated with what other people are telling you, what someone is going to think about you. So you are a Buddhu. But once you start removing that, then you start aligning with your Buddhi. Buddhi is intellect. The right use of intellect tells you what to do, when to do, right? What is true, what is truth, what is not truth. And in fact, today morning's message also, right? Nitya and Satya. Nitya, anything that is permanent, anything that is anything that is permanent is what is Satya. Everything that is changing, everything that is temporary is asatya, right? So the intellect will learn, leading the right books. That is why Patriji keeps saying, wisdom, books. You read the right books, you make sense of what is right for you. So that is buddhi. Buddhiman, we all call buddhiman, right? So who is a buddhiman? Someone who is using his buddhi right. Then someone who transcends buddhi, transcends the mind, is a Buddha. Buddha is someone who is supposed to be living from his soul, understands who he is. All of us are consciousness, all of us are soul. When we start living from that state, from the level of soul consciousness, then spontaneity happens. Like musicians, when they get to that state, they are very spontaneous. They spontaneously play whatever they want. And then I think neuroscience or psychology calls it flow. Flow is when sportsmen, artists, scientists, all of us, when we are totally immersed in work, when our mind is not playing games, then we are totally immersed in work. You don't even know how that dish turned out to be wonderfully well. How that artwork or dance or music or sport, you must have seen sportsmen, they are playing in the flow, they are playing in the zone. All that happens when we transcend the buddhi, when we transcend the chatty mind, right? So meditation allows you to do with a rigorous practice, and similarly music allows you to go beyond that mind. In fact, a lot of you must have felt when you are focusing your attention on every note of music here. I think that's one way to appreciate music, which is what I found, right? So basically, I was observing every note of music so keenly while anchoring myself in my breath. Otherwise, what happens? Your brain runs away, talking about, hey, what is this raga, and appreciating, enjoying. So just observing every note of the instrument that is being played, you should try it out sometime. And while anchoring yourself in your breath, gives your body all the information without the mind interrupting. And then all of your body's consciousness, every cell of your body, every part of your body starts vibrating at that same frequency. Right? So that is what meditation plus music does. So I believe meditators will turn out to be very good appreciators of music. And similarly, when musicians begin to understand, they already know a lot of breath control exercises, but they will understand what happens transcending to the right side, or right brain, or your soul level consciousness, they'll be able to produce miraculous, awesome music for the benefit of all others. Right? Sir, so I talked about this every cell vibrating with frequency, every part of our body vibrating frequency. Similarly, in meditation, we say our brain waves go from beta to alpha to theta. So I'm sure a lot of you have attended. So our brain waves slowly slow down, and then they get into the theta state. That is where all mystical experiences happen. Healing happens, right? So similarly, I know Nada Yoga talks about these frequencies and how healing happens. Can you talk more about it?
Yes, sir. Sangeeta Ratnakara supposed to be one of the oldest reference book for Carnatic music. Yeah, music in general. Let me not say only Carnatic music, music in general. There he says, nadatmakam idam jagat. Jagat, this world, the thing created was the first sound. In some people think that first existence was Om. From there, Akashat Vayo Ragni Apa, like that, the creation has been started. But the beginning point was Om. Then, at the end, we Purushas. That is why we all think that we all the components of sound. That is why we say person. Here the per stands for one individual. Sun is a sound. So you are all the components of sound. That defines your character. See, when we meet one person, immediately we may not be knowing that person, but you feel like talking to him. That is assonant sound. Some people, when we meet, naturally we don't feel like them, some aversion. We don't feel like, we keep a distance, we maintain a distance. That is because of that dissonant sound. Assonant as well as dissonant. So basically we are all the components of sound. That is what, based on that, Nada Yoga has been developed. See, what is that persona, sound? That is your Anahata Nada. See, we all know about Anahata Nada. What is that Anahata Nada? How it can be created? See, the thought comes to your mind. Mind generates electricity that goes to your Anahata Chakra. There a smallest microvolt signal will be generated. That we call para. That sound wave is called para. That is called alpha. Then it comes to, it's a little further amplified and it reached heart region. Para, Pashanti, that is called beta. When it reached your throat, para, Panchapti, Madhyama, then Vaikari. The Vaikari is the fourth stage. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta. So now in Western, now they have named it as alpha, beta. But in Indian Nada Yoga, it was invented 5,000 years ago. But there are similarities. I don't say that the same is that, but there are similarities. See, the process is the same. How the mind generates, it's just a transducer, electricity from their sound wave. Electricity reached your navel, from there the smallest sound started, from it amplified, and that is why we say that, what a Vag Vaikari. Because that is the fourth stage of a sound Vaikari. It gets a manifestation, the beautiful, if you wish to say some word, it will get the proper structure in the Vaikhari. So, and this music works in two stages. We all think that psychological effect, but no. In other, as Sir said, if each and every organ will have its natural frequency, and when it is in vibrating in natural frequency, then it's called as, it's in healthy condition. What is disease? Retardation. Suppose it vibrate in 100 hertz, but it started vibrating in 98, 90 till 0. 0 is the dead condition. That is what we call cancer. Sometimes it is dead. So what music does here? When it exposed to that 100 hertz frequency, it induces the same frequency in that organ. So not only physical, in physical level also music acts. So when you expose to maybe Chinese music, maybe some other Arabic music, you can't understand where is the head and tail, but even though that acts, without your knowledge, it will be acting, it will doing its work. So this is physical as well as metaphysical level, it's working. So, of course, now let me come to the metaphysical level. Of course, see, we all know that our entire body, when it's growing, it's replacing. Every cell will be replaced. Doctors say that from 7 to 10 years, your entire body will be replaced, regenerated. You will be entirely new person after 11 years. Because the bone cells are the longest cell, it takes 7 years to 11 years to replace. So within in 11 years, you will be having totally entirely new body, but still why you are carrying the same disease where you had 11 years ago or 20 years ago, the diabetes was, you caught but diabetes maybe 20 years ago, still you are taking a tablet. That is because of your psychology. Psychology, you thought that you have that disease. You are not ready to stop that tablet. Because you're psychologically you are hanging to that, not your physically you are, it is ready to leave you, but you are not leaving that disease. So that is why meditation is indispensable. And meditation, and first of all, you have that sankalpa shakti. When you are doing this meditation, you should, positive affirmation is that. If I do 1 month meditation, definitely I get rid of this disease. Some sankalpa will be there, then only it will work. If you randomly do, maybe it might work, but there should be sankalpa. This is what I think, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful, sir. So we've heard a lot of these terms from a lot of us people who do meditation classes. I'm sure you heard Patriji talk about it, and several masters, Shreyan, Sandra, me, and Yapa, a lot of people talk about it. All these terms in terms of beta waves, alpha waves, and energy and frequency. The fact that a music master is talking about all those parallelly, right, itself tells the parallel between music and meditation, music and spiritual science. It is amazing. So like one point Ganesh said, say, our body regenerates very frequently, right? So in one day, around 70,000 cells get replaced. Our heart gets regenerated 3 times in our lifetime. And lung cells, everything gets regenerated. And he posed a good point. Whatever disease or whatever issue you had when you are, say, 20 years ago may continue till 40 years ago. Why does it happen? Your body is not the same, right? I think that is where this whole science of energy, quantum, and this thing comes up, right? So we are all energy fields. The energy fields are still the same, which are influenced by our thoughts. Though our body is changing, just like we change dresses, our body is shedding old physical matter and then getting new physical matter. But the energy field is the same. What is that energy field? Energy field could be of regret, could be of fear, could be of shame, whatever it is, right? So that's still continuing. Oh, someone told me something at some age, I still carry that in my psyche. That's continuing. So irrespective of whatever you do, that energy field continues, and that's what continues to keep your disease. How do you get rid of energy, that energy field? Let go of that thoughts, let go of that part of mind. And that is where the cleansing emotional cleansing that happens with both meditation and music. So how many of you have heard, I know a lot of you, how many of you, let me do this question. How many of you meditators practicing meditation at some point shed tears? Shed tears. How many of you have cried? They had some perspiration, shivering, all that, right? So yes, same question, other way around. How many of you heard very deeply moving music and cried emotionally? Yes, a lot of us do. Some of MS Subbulakshmi's kritis, some of Tyagaraja kritis, right? So it moves you. In fact, I think yesterday we had, yesterday or today, yesterday I think we had the musician play Krishnani Begame, right? And then the subsequent sound was so nice, I think Lal Gudi sir's, right? So awesome, it absolutely moves you to tears. Today, again, Om Jai Jagdishwar, again, that is its own tune, right? I'm sure a lot of you will be moved. So that emotional cleansing happens both with music and meditation when you go deep in dhyana. And a lot of spiritual practices also do. But see the power of combining these two, music and meditation. It accelerates each of our transformation, right? So both music and meditation to begin with relax us, calms our mind. Okay, wonderful. Okay, my mind is calming. Then it cleanses a lot of those fears, emotions, cravings. So both of them, once you get deeply connected to it. And then once the mind stops playing tricks, then we all connected to our intelligence, to our soul, to our right brain, right? So both of them go through that. That's where those mystical properties, all these come. So physically, there is healing happening because your mind is letting go and all this frequency changes happening. Then there is emotional cleansing happening. And then we start getting connected to our true self, right? So one last reference to Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. So what does it say? What is yoga? Yoga is chitta vritti nirodha. Right? So chitta is consciousness and vrittis are the movements. What are those movements? Every time you sit, there is a thought coming, like Sir said, thought coming. It's not physical movements, it's the psychic movements. So somebody told something or you have those thoughts. So there is thought movement always happening in our brain. When nirodha, when arrest those moments of thought, it is stillness, complete stillness, right? That is what Patanjali aims. When you are still completely without the movement of thought in your mind and your whole body is aligned to that, that is when we access that stillness. In that stillness, we access who we are, our true self, like Patriji talked about today. We're using breath meditation as the tool to still and then connect to ourselves. Who are we? Ask the question, who are we? Right? Very similar is what music does as well. So it allows you to go beyond the mind and allows you to connect to that. But two things, and then Patanjali says, how do you achieve that? How do you achieve chitta vritti nirodha? He says two things, abhyasa, vairagya. Abhyasa, vairagya, tannirodham. So abhyasa is practice. Practice. Vairagya is detachment, non-attachment. Again, two lessons for life, right? Meditation, that's what we do. Practice, 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 right? Every day we practice. All of us, a lot of us have been practicing meditation for years, every day. Anyway, even if we're not able to do it for 1 hour or half an hour, we do it at least for 10 minutes on the travel, in the plane, in the car, wherever, right? So, in the car when you're not driving. So, you do the meditation. So, practice is very essential. And then vairagya, detachment, non-attachment, right? So what happens in meditation we do? Thoughts come. I am not attached to it. I get an idea, I don't attach to it. So I let go, and then bring your attention back to your breath. That is what happens in meditation, right? Similarly is what life. Life also we need to keep let go of things, not get attached to things, accept things, right? That is what it is. So similarly, I'm sure, just like we talking about abhyasa, every musician, every music master does a lot of sadhana, tremendous sadhana. So sir, in your words, how sadhana, abhyasa and vairagya helps a musician shape up?
So this is what I wanted to discuss about. Because most of the time, this is very frequently asked questions from our meditators. See, I have been traveling, I have been playing with Patrisa since the last 15 years. It was a long journey. And he taught me the greatest virtues and values of music. We can say that aesthetic music, aesthetics of music. It can be any, because we were concentrating on the entertaining part of the music. Because of course we, all musicians, human beings, if you clap, we will be very happy that day. If you give standing ovation, then that day definitely I don't get sleep. Because we are emotional beings. Because we happy. Because the happiest moment is the moment. Then that is the ultimate goal is happiness. So when I traveling with Patri sir, so I have seen many times some meditators approaching sir and asking, sir, play Rara Venugopala or Sarasa Samadana. Hey, Pichevadu? No. You are not supposed to ask any song. Because I know what to play and what not to play. Don't enjoy the music. Music is just an instrument, just a media. You don't concentrate what I am playing. So that is the role of music here. You should not try to decode that, what ragam I am playing, what are the notes and what are the gamaka. That's none of your business. You just concentrate on your inhalation and exhalation. That's all. So many times it's been asked that when Patris are playing flute, within a second we get thoughtless stage and we go to the meditative state. Why not to your violin? Initially I was giving a very diplomatic answer. Yeah, that is flute, this is violin, so that is why. No, but I thought, no, I am deceiving to myself. I should say the truth. Because in front of Patri sir's sadhana, I am a bacha. I am 0.00000, after 60, I am 1. Patri sir renounced everything and dedicated entire life for meditation. And Paropakaraya idham shariram. He is lived entire life for the society, betterment of the society. I am not like that. I was every time when I am going to a program, I was thinking of the returns. What I get, how I get benefited by playing for this program. So this is a normal human being. That's the human tendency. Because this sadhana gives a strength to your nada. Nada is the soul of the sound. Soul of the sound is nada. From that nada, what you listen, that is only the dhvani. Dhvani can be any instrument, that it can be violin, it can be flute, it can be anything. That is dhvani. That is a media. But the soul is nada. The soul, that virtue, that essence, that is, mine is very still in microwaves only. Patris are in, it's in 10 to power 100. So that is the difference. So that is why, so you might have seen all these 3 days, all who are performed, those all are nada yogis, not the simple musicians. They dedicated the entire their life for this nada yoga, for the salvation maybe. Yeah, when the salvation comes, this is very, sir, let me go a little out of the syllabus with your permission, sir, because it's very fancy of asking all these people, asking why, if you are Aham Brahmasmi, why you are doing puja? Let me tell you, what is my understanding. This is only interpretation. You need not take it very serious. See, according to me, I am what Jivatma is a glass of water. What is Paramatma is an ocean. Same ocean, I am a glass of water. So the difference between Paramatma and the Jivatma is that is ocean, this is glass of water. So you have all the properties of that sea water, but that mighty, that the power is infinity. Here I have a limited power. So that is the difference between this the Jivatma and Paramatma. So this is this is my small understanding, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful, sir. So, my dear friends, in this talk, we just wanted to bring about the alignment between music and meditation in our quest for finding who we are, in our quest for yoga, union with our own self, right? So that's what we did. So music and musicians have been continuing that path, but somewhere we all related music to entertainment, right? So though music was supposed to be that Nada yoga thing, we all deviated, got into more the entertainment kind of a mode. And divine beings like Patriji came in and said, yo, let me introduce meditation and then bring music so that musicians and people who appreciate music know that the goal is the same. It's about achieving the liberation from our chatter of the mind so that we understand who we are, we understand the powerful beings who we are, we act as a more human, right, with a lot of compassion, love, and then realizing all that we need is already within us, right? That is all. So that is what is Paramatma. Paramatma is, can do anything. Each of us can also achieve anything, like Patriji has done with such a big pyramid spiritual societies movement without much fanfare, right? So each of us can realize that, and this powerful combination of music and meditation allows us to be there along with the power of pyramid energy, which is what we're doing with Pyramid Music Meditation Fest. So this academy and Music Fest will be working towards that quest, aligning musicians and meditators. So if any of you are musicians and want to kind of accelerate your transformation through meditation, please contact the counter so that we'll engage you in some of those events. We can come to your schools and teach meditation, right? And similarly, there are a lot of meditators who want to learn music. So there are established music schools even within PSSM. So please provide information. Musicians can provide information so that people can learn meditation. So we will do a lot more from PMMA to combine a link each one of those, right? With that, thank you very much, Ganesh sir. Your last comments, any summary?
I consider those who are coming one and all, each one of you, this is your gratitude to Patri sir, and you are the blessed ones. So those who are, yeah, of course, everybody can't come and witness this celestial music, what I say. I want to say that celestial music. So this serene atmosphere, this mega pyramid, and the satsanga, and the great musicians, and this ambience, this is out of the world. So you are the creator of this great program, and I thank you one and all. Next year will be, please bring all your known people and spread this message. Because PMMA has been doing a lot of work. Pyramid Music Meditation Academy doing lot of work, lot of researches, and a lot of promotions on music as well as meditation. Please promote our Music Meditation Academy and promote us and encourage us. Thank you, sir.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for listening. So next time when you are hearing music, classical music, try to listen to it without your mind, with your breath. Connect your breath and the music. You'll appreciate it a lot more. And please do abhyasa. Musicians, meditators, everybody, let us all continue to do abhyasa so that appreciate what the benefits of meditation, and then let go of everything that bothering you. All right. So with that, we'll conclude this session. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
A lot
sir.
of learnings from you, sir.